What's up, my brother?
What's up, bro?
What's happening with it? I'm cool and I'm cool and I'm cool and see you on time with me, huh?
Man, I'm always on time.
Never.
It's that. They say you got to get on. When people in different time zones, you got to give them a little 2 minute little gap. Little 2 minutes.
No back pocket friend. You gonna keep excusing the back
Always
pocket.
on time. Seem be mine. You Jaru now, bitch. You always on time. I'm always on time. Bruh. You been here working 4 weeks, much you always on time. Snicker for your head.
More time,
So,
bro.
Freddie,
I don't care what you say.
you got so many fucking fines. You got to do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and ride shit. You pay the fucking fines off. You might want to go and tell Susan Waterbull you got to take a month off to work these fucking fines off.
This is the fans fires, huh? Man, dog. You serious, dog?
I didn't get no alert, dog. I just lucky I came on the page to see I was on. I was like, hold up, I ain't getting no alert, no
You ain't
invite.
getting no alert?
I didn't do nothing, dog. I haven't come on the page and seen Fred with that Eddie Ball show. I ain't getting no alert. How Fred got on before me?
Now look. Fred was on time, brother.
I don't got nothing to do with your time and where you at. Got a 2
Oh,
minute gap.
saying.
Too early. It's a 2 minute gap, man.
No, I didn't get no invite. I ain't get no care the party about to start. I still had to be strolling. You know how nigga do when y'all trying to leave a nigga, don't want him to come out to the club with y'all. So all y'all meet up around the corner, don't tell that boy y'all gonna be at. Y'all try to do me like that, huh? It's a good thing I found that boy trying to be late.
What's up, Fee? Fee in the building. Shout out to Fee, man.
Wow, what's happening with it, Lee? I see you in the building. What's up, dog?
If ain't nobody in the building, my girl Fee gonna be in the building.
Right.
On the real. That's what's happening with
How y'all day was, man?
Yeah, I was just about to say that, bro, man. How was y'all day, bro? What was up, Drake? I saw you just jumped in the building. What's happening with it, Drake? How was y'all day, fellas? What's happening with it?
Man, was Fred. How you doing, Fred?
Man,
she been gone
bro.
for 9 months. Had that baby boy.
Man, my day was all right, dog. Turned out to be A-okay, bro.
What's up, Brandon Williams? I saw you just jumped in the building.
No complaints, man. No
complaints.
complaints.
Hey, man, we're a bad weather out here. The ice storm, you know how Texas get. They say if you don't like Texas weather, get about 5 minutes, it's gonna change. I'm gonna change 10 times within an hour. It went from ice to snow to rain and cold to nothing. So somebody was all week. Had to do a 12-hour shift. Yeah, dog just did 12-hour shift. 12-hour shift. She's not that cool.
Shit, be tired, bro.
Bro, listen. I came inside yesterday and I slept soon. I got a little rest there. I'm ready for the show though. I ain't that time.
Right.
But yeah, you know how I do. Ice and snow days come about. You might be out here till you're working from can to can't. You don't know the hot times yet.
Earl, you might have to wipe the screen, bro.
What happened?
You blurry, dog.
It's freezing up.
No, use
a little
blurry. The screen like I've been smoking weed. You can't see straight.
Oh.
Wipe that coffee juice off it. You know, you be drinking coffee every so often.
That look a little better, fellas?
No.
It's coming, yeah. It's
yeah, you good. We
you
can see it.
Yeah. Niggas see your John Mac clothes. You good.
Man, bro, you went John Mac on us today?
That look like John Mac though.
That boy,
Nah,
that
you
boy,
don't.
that boy phone, that boy
Uh,
the back get blurry. Can't see shit.
oh really? Y'all can't see me?
Oh, what's wrong with your phone, dog?
We can
Yeah,
hear you
Fred shit crystal
clearly,
clear.
though.
I can see me
We
good.
can hear you
I mean,
clearly.
I can see me good. I mean, y'all can't see me good.
Who else in the
See,
building? Oh, you shut it.
all last week, all last week, he was cut up on me and Fred like a pair of scissors. Yeah, this Cal, that T-Mobile ass, cheap ass phone, and he got 14 sounds in his hand. Now you out there and using New Orleans that been stealing the just stealing calls, but stealing cell phone services too. Try to blame it on me and Fred.
They sold your little data plan.
Yeah, they stole that boy down the place. I blame on you and your phone. That boy going hand. Look at that. Hey, look at
They
Fred.
they
That boy had to
just
sit back
phone.
in the chair. That boy sit back in the chair and got a comfortable lean. Yeah, 'cause this is why I go every week. They don't understand. Now you can't see it Blu-ray. And nigga phone got cataract. Cataract phone out there.
Say, bro, y'all can't see me. Y'all can see me.
We can
Oh,
see
that's what I
you,
told you 5 times.
but you're a little blurry. Now
Hold
you're
up,
good.
hold up, hold up,
Look like
hold
already
up.
kind of trouble
I'm
in
gonna
the
put this
closet. Look at
up.
you the blinds and shit.
Hold up.
Can't see you, dog.
Who on me? What's up, Lee? What's up, Drake?
There you
What's
go,
up,
dog.
Brandon? Y'all can see
There
me
you
out here
go.
clear?
There you
Can y'all
go.
see me clear? What's up,
It's like
Shalonda Oaks? I see you in the building. What's up, Akari? What's
my
up,
dog T Brown.
Yes? I see you in the building, Elizabeth Parlo. I see you. What's up, Kawan
Hmm,
Butler? What's
somebody's
happening
coming.
with it, T Brown? What's up, T
What's up,
Brown? I see
My
man?
you in the
dog
building.
T.
How y'all doing, man? How everybody doing, man? It look a little better
We
on
back on
Dre,
this
all
thing.
right? I know Dre ain't
Look
gonna lie to me. Y'all gonna be lying to me, dog. You see what I'm saying?
look a little better.
All right. It look a little better. Y'all can see me?
Kawan, classmate for we all in here. We in here. What up, boy James O'Connor? Hold on, dog. Showcase talk about James.
Bro,
Look,
James
right?
not here. James used to be the first one in class. Look, James gonna miss a show, boy.
Man, James about to
James
be
at, dog.
James
Might
about to
have
be painting.
might have to call and check on.
See, bro. Y'all can see me clear? Am I clear to you?
I don't know what's wrong with your iPhone, but you got the blue syndrome on or something. Or
Man,
your
that
phone
man
drunk.
got
It's still blurry?
man. That boy got the 2D.
Oh.
That boy got the 2G package.
What's wrong
Man,
with
I can't believe I can see me clear. Watch when we see this video back. I'm gonna be clear. Watch, dog. I'm telling y'all.
All
You
right,
might
well
be there
let's roll.
yourself. Me and
We can
Fred
see
got
like
our
when you get close, when you get a little close, we can see you real good. We can see you though. We can see you.
don't worry
Hold on.
about it, dog. We need to see your R. Kelly. We know what you did.
You call me R. Kelly. If that's cool, down. See what
T
I'm
said one of us
saying?
got the boost. T said one of us got the boost mobile hotspot.
So I wish I did have
Not me
a
this
hot
time.
spot out here. Not you this time. So you can admit it was you.
No,
That's
dog.
what we doing.
It
Okay.
was
Yeah,
you.
let's go ahead on, bro. Yeah,
Accountability,
you
huh?
know it was you.
And we're gonna
We
Me and
know
talk
Fred
it
look
was
like
about the
we in
you.
H. Look, me and Fred in HD doing VHS at the top like a beta. Can't see none of your shit
Dog,
going on
uh, Sit down. I
the
see me real well. I don't understand what I was saying.
Oh,
I see me
man,
real
that's cool.
well. Y'all
Don't worry
ready
about
to
it. You should be heard and seen anyway.
get to my day? My day was busy like it's normal. You see what I'm saying? I always have busy Wednesdays. I got a lot of paperwork, paperwork and meetings, but I get through it and make sure I'm on time for the show. You know?
I don't know what's going
It's
on with you,
always.
bro. You gotta
Turn your
Y'all
stay
Wi-Fi
can't
that
hear
on.
me?
Dog. Turn your Wi-Fi
I'm not
on.
even on.
And see, Fred, last week it was me and you. Yeah, y'all two. I'm gonna cut y'all off. Nah, this shit
You
still
can
like
put
that.
this in the G while you was down.
Shout out to my dog
Y'all
tweeting,
niggas,
man. 40, I see the
how
49er game
now?
coming into the Niners that made it to the championship game. So they coming into the building.
Merle, what's up, Merle?
Merlin came in here.
Merlin, yeah, what's up, Merle? I see you came in, Merle.
Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to
Somebody
everybody.
called.
There we go, dog.
I called. Somebody called Earl on his
Y'all
other
like
boost
and
mobile
share.
phone.
Y'all like and share the live.
They're
While we're waiting
trying to
on
sneak me.
Earl. Y'all like and share.
Y'all can see me?
Like and share.
Good.
You can see me?
At this point, don't worry about it. Just talk. We ain't worried about you seeing you. Just don't worry about it. We know how you look already.
Okay, let me go ahead and get started. Like I said, my day was great. As long as y'all can hear me. Let's go on face and go ahead on and get started with this joke of the day.
You talking to me, Fred?
Yeah, he talking to you.
Okay.
You know you
I
said, bro. Look,
I'm serious.
we gonna go ahead on it.
I ain't making fun of you.
We gonna go ahead on
Listen,
and get this thing started.
I'm not making it sad. I want to make sure I heard you right because you kind of like Slip Thugger. You chop and screw it right like you used to. But anyway, let's go and get the show started because I'll take over. Don't worry about it. Just fix your phone. Let me tell y'all something. Well, I told you I fell out last week.
You fell down.
So listen, I fell out. Listen, okay. I'm at work and man. I'm working, doing my thing, delivering my little pieces and stuff like that. Come out of the apartment complex, first, Texas dark. They got no lights in the neighborhoods, nothing like that, right? Took that last step, dog. My foot got stuck on the top step or the bottom step. I just went straight head first, dog, on the ground, scratched my knees all up. The pan got up on the fucking ground. I'm looking around, hope nobody ain't see it. All that kept on thinking about, man, they gonna see nothing but I got all this dark black on, they can't see me. All they see my white ass beard, I think my possum trying to shoot me. Let me get my ass
No.
Nobody ain't have it. Nobody ain't recalled you, dog.
So listen, I'm down there, nigga. That fall took 45 minutes in my mind. Probably 2 seconds, that was 45 minutes. I see my whole life flash from my eye. Hit the fucking ground, dog. I done laid there for a minute, looked around, trying to gather myself, got up, my knees are hurt, blood coming down my leg. Like, man, I just felt my face, dog. I'm top heavy already. So come down the stairs and the gravity about to grab me.
That bitch said he top heavy. You body heavy.
Stupid, bro.
Stupid ass.
So,
Stupid. I say I'm top heavy.
look at that. So I come down the stairs. I come on the last step, dog. I got hooked up. I hooked on fines on the last step. I'm flat out like a bird. Nigga, I'm bam. Hit that bitch. Oh my god. So nobody didn't see me. I laid there for a minute, nigga. Y'all was straight, you did. So, so all I can really think about is how I'm gonna get my fat ass back up there. That's the problem. How you get back up there? You know you fall out on the ground, be cold. You gotta try to think about how you gonna get back up there.
Snoring?
So I look like a gap. So look, I grabbed the back of somebody's car bumper dog, pulled myself up and thought about it. I couldn't find my phone. Like, damn, the fucking phone got. So I looked on the phone and I need the car, dog. I said, man, this my look. I'm gonna give this dude a call. I had to get back down that ground, dog. I said, if I give me this call, nigga think I'm trying to steal the kill like a bird. I got to make an excuse of while I'm on the ground.
And come out that door and so, pop your ass.
So I thought, thinking in my mind, and then come out that bitch and say, hey, what you doing? Leave my car. I start crying. The little kids were crying back in the day. That long cry, that nothing come out your mouth. I would start crying. Now, fuck about me all up, dog. You fucking hurt. Don't shoot, man. I ain't trying to steal your shit.
You stupid, bro. Man.
Hey, bro.
So now listen. I had to get on my fucking belly and screw the man truck down, get my phone down. So I said, who the ball see what I do truck? So I think I'm trying to steal something. And I got back in the car down and laughed my fucking self. I was like, man, I just put my friend down the stairs, dog. I feel like I had a whole episode.
That boy said the Cadillac convertible.
I don't know what that doing said. I would have both think I tried to steal this shit. Now I'm trying to get my phone.
Why we say that word wrong, and we say it like it's so right.
Cause we know that's all we
It's
know how to say it.
catalytic converter.
Some
If we say
somebody came and said,
catalytic,
listen,
catalytic converter, like
someone can't say our name right. Someone for a nigga say
Correct.
catalytic. You can't spell catalytic right now. Come on, say it right.
man, this black dog trying to steal his Cadillac converter. It's like what the converter was on his Cadillac? Like what the fuck?
He thought I trying to steal his cat. I ain't trying to steal your cat, dog.
Man, you stupid, dog.
All
Oh
right,
my
dog.
god, y'all
I get this
already
shit
know,
started,
man.
dog.
That's Kev the comedian, man. That's 3504. I'm E Guy the creator. Y'all already know what's the name of the show.
All
All
love over
love
here.
over
All
here
love over here. Name of the show is All Love Over Here, man. And
all
every
the
week,
time.
our job is to bring y'all educational and entertaining show. You know what I mean? All depends on the topic. If it's gonna be educational, entertainment. Um, this week, man, we're gonna be talking about the crime in the city. It's pretty much at this point hard to talk about anything else. To be honest, I had a whole pepper letter set up for today, just according to my schedule. But with all the crime going on, bro, it's kind of hard to talk about anything else, right? When honestly, the crime is the elephant in the room. All right. I'm just gonna read off some stats, bro, and it's kind of alarming. And you know when I'm out of state, so when I read these stats, I read it with other people that's not from New Orleans, and it sound like man we at war down there, you know, cause like one of the stats are black men are 70 times more likely to be killed in New Orleans than anywhere else in the world, and that's on a national average.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a national average, dog. That's scary. Knowing you have loved ones, young sons, nephews. You know what I mean? It's like think about it, right? It's like 70 times. 70 times? Come
Yep.
Wow.
on, bro. It's like seriously, like we being laughed at. We got our mayor on Fox News, and they really laughing at us because the question about crime and the carjacking came up, right? And the mayor was saying it was due to COVID, and they laughing at us, bro.
Right.
I can't make this up. Go check out the video. You gotta understand what's being said, how we are being looked at, right? Now that's a stat. You saw what the mayor said. I didn't say it, bro. I just repeated what was said. So don't
Mm-hmm.
get mad at me and try to come at me. I won't ever disrespect or bash anyone.
Right.
Now, if I repeat what you say, it's something that you say. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like as much as I love my black woman, you see what I'm saying? But like, hey, bro, that wasn't a good look,
Right.
right? So that wasn't a good look, right? Um, we had a police chase today, right? That was from Saint Bernard Parish all the way to Buller. See, in Saint Bernard Parish, they're not playing with you. They're chasing you. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're coming behind you. You understand what I'm saying? They're not playing in Saint Bernard Parish. We need to adopt some of the things that they're doing in Saint Bernard Parish and bring them over to Orleans Parish. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, look, crime is not like that in Saint Bernard Parish. Crime is not like that. I think our police officials, I think they need to come together, man, and try to strategize something that needs to happen. We got students getting robbed at Tulane, right? And it's teenagers that's doing this. Two, on a string of robberies, teenagers. So that means them teenagers are not in somebody's house at this time, right? When they out robbing, they're supposed to be in somebody's house. I know parents work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we got going on. when you read some of these stats, bro, it's sad because it's like as much as good is trying to be done, it's a
Right.
lot of things that's going wrong. You know, we had a
Right.
sweep at one of the schools at what Martin Luther King School in New Orleans. They did a sweep of the school and found a gun. Not only did they find a gun, they found a body on the gun. Then they found the kid and took the kid to jail. But look what's
Wow.
going on. That kid was in school with a gun that had a body on it. Think about
Hmm.
that, bro. Now we know this been going on, right?
Right.
Like we know they've been having guns in school since we've been in school. Can we be
Right.
honest? Can we be
Right.
honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, okay,
Oh,
okay. So we ain't gonna
we
act
speaking
like it's
facts.
new.
We speaking facts
Oh,
today. We ain't cut no
so
corners
so
being cut
we not
today.
acting like it's new. So don't think what I'm saying is something like, oh, this is brand new and what we gonna do and no, I'm speaking what's actual facts, right? And I'm saying like God dog it, bro. We got good cops out here that's getting mistreated, that's getting disrespected by people that want to be a public official, right? But
Right.
they're not doing it in a manner where you gonna vote for them because they're disrespecting the public officials. I read all that. You understand? To say honestly, I know who harming us. I know the reason for the crime in the city. I know. We try to arm ourselves, bro. 1,600 guns was stolen last year. 1,600 guns was stolen last year from in cars,
Right.
right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
1,600, dog. Think about that.
Talking
That's
stats today.
in kids' hands, right? So they got like 1,100, 11 to 1,600 guns in kids' hands, dog, and they kids. I, I know who the problem is. We the problem. We the problem,
Yeah.
bro. Cause and nobody but us harming us. We the problem. The citizens for us not speaking up, saying, "Hey, Johnny shot Rob. I witnessed it." We the problem. We don't want to say nothing until it's our people. That's when it's wrong. That's when somebody saw something. Somebody should say something. Somebody saw something when it's our people. But when it's somebody else, or we ain't got nothing to say, that's not our business, right? You don't see these things go on in other communities, right? Why? Because they say what? If you go out there and you go play, what they gonna do? They're gonna rat you out. They're gonna call the police soon as you come in the neighborhood, right? Why we can't love our neighborhoods like that?
Right.
The only thing changes the people, right? We all bleed. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. It's just somebody choose to say something, somebody choose not to.
Right.
So when I say I know who's responsible for all the crime, it's the citizens. The ones that speak up and the ones that don't speak up is not on the same page. What
Right.
y'all think?
Well, first I'm gonna start with accountability. It's time for us as citizens to start holding ourselves accountable first, like Earl said. Start with us. And we're gonna speak on stats like Earl talking about, man. Since 1993, we done had the highest murder rate since since '93. We done had the highest murder rate at least a dozen times, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's something that I pulled up about murders. 19 this all since 1990. 1990 was the first time we ever hit 300 murders, right?
Mm-hmm.
From 1996, from 1990 to 1996, that's 7 years, we hit 300 murders 6 times. From 1990 to 2022, we hit 200 murders 20 times. Think about that for a second, right? Just think about that for 1 second. That's a lot of parents, bro. That's a lot of guardians. That's a lot of trauma. That's a lot of inherited trauma. That's a lot of being accepted. That's a lot of us being accepted to what been going on all these years, and now it's getting back to how it was. It's about to, it's blowing back up. So we have to find some answers, man, because these stats is ridiculous. So, like Earl said, we got to be held accountable. I'm to the point now. It's guys in the streets got to start standing up and stand on y'all street codes. If y'all felt like y'all had street codes, different values, what happened to that? You know what I mean? Ain't no more. It shouldn't be Kev a working guy. You know what I mean? He go to work every day, and then I come and I do something to Kev, and then I expect Earl to do something to Kev because he going to them people. It's time to separate it, right? It's time to separate that. And what I mean by that is Kev should be protected by the citizens because even the street dudes, because we know Kev go to work. We shouldn't be bringing the street life to Kev and expect him to live by street laws. That's one of the things we got to start separating. We adopted that lie for your mindset, bro. And if y'all want to live on that, y'all really got to stand on it. But we can't keep letting regular citizens, ordinary citizens, be victims and act like it's not us that's doing it. You know what I mean? It started at the top with the leadership of the city, with the leadership of the state. It started with them, but it also started with us too, because we the ones vote them in. We the ones put them in office. We the ones go out there when they come out there with their little picket signs on Saturdays. We go
Right.
out there and we support them and hit that button to put them in there. So we got to not put them in the office to worry about them stealing money, taking trips, and doing all these extra things that we get mad at them about, and start focusing on ourselves as citizens because we have the power. It's on us. Everything starts with us first. We have the power to put whoever we want put in office. If Kevin won't run for mayor today, we have the power to put Kev in office. Start with us. What you got, Kev, before we move on to something else?
A lot of people have that fear in them that if my police department can't protect the streets, how they gonna protect me if I go to them and tell them what I know?
Right.
I think there's a lot of fear that people have. They look at the fact that you can't protect the streets, how you gonna protect me? A lot of times we always say that it starts at the house, it starts at home with the parents. But what does it end there? Everything have a beginning and have an end. Somewhere they got to start somewhere, they got to finish somewhere. It starts at home is right, but what does it end? A lot of times you have parents that teach their kids not to do not do that. But at the end of that race, you had uncles and older cousins saying the same thing to y'all, saying, "Listen, I'm telling you, when your mama say what she said, I'm gonna be right here to back her." It got to end somewhere, dog. Until it ends, until we find an end, it's never going to end. We can start at home and tell them all these things we want to tell them. When they walk out that door and go in the streets, they're gonna start all over again because somebody's gonna encourage them to do opposite of what we just told them. I think one of the problems is like I was discussing with Earl on the car thefts and the car stealing is I did some research and some statistics. I still think that somewhere down the line, some of these kids are getting paid money to steal these cars. Y'all say it's joyride, y'all say it's crash and burn, but looking at doing my research, those particular two cars, the reason why they attacked those cars is one, they both don't have enough armor to protect the car. Number two, they're easy to steal. Number three, the security system on both of those cars is trash. The manufacturer said itself that the security system on those cars is not worth nothing. Those cars are also one of the highest parts on the black market. A lot of people know about the black market. You remember when COVID hit real hard, dealerships couldn't get no parts for certain cars. Your car been 6 months, 8 months because they couldn't find no parts. Well, why say, okay, well, damn, let's go out and get some kids to steal some cars, get these parts on the black market, and we get these parts back in. A lot of times you gotta look between the line and look beyond just them having fun and just them joyriding. Because we knew back in the day, somebody stole a car, they're just gonna do a caper, they're gonna try to kill something, rob something, or just joyride. but they didn't need no 500 cars to joyride.
Right.
You don't need 500 cars to go park in the project and they go later on at night try to do a caper with it. What you need 500 cars for just a joyride? It's not making no sense to me. They figure, well, if they steal a Cadillac converter, they're gonna get caught. But if I steal a whole car, I can make more money.
Right.
What Earl said, the cat verter. That's what I'm gonna call it, the cat verter. But we have to start thinking. We'll start thinking outside of these little kids just watching video games and riding around. Because I don't know if y'all know, but they caught a white dude that was doing the same thing, stealing cars. But nobody not talking about him on the news stealing cars. It's about our people on the news stealing the cars. He was in the same New Orleans doing the same thing the kids is doing. You
Right.
look at some of these videos, these kids got a routine, man. They pull up 3 cars deep, somebody block the intersection, somebody block the outbreak, the entrance, the outer, they're blocking the man's driveway to steal his car. When they steal a car, they all take off together in the line. You can't tell me it's not being organized by somebody who got better intentions on getting more for these cars besides this joyriding.
Mm.
Mm.
Everybody liking shit. Everybody liking shit. Kevin, like you
Got a
said,
question.
the parts are inexpensive. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you say?
No, I was about to ask Kev about the idea of the kids stealing the cars, right?
Mhm.
Like, is you think it's some type of is it some type of thing like a cartel or some type of gang or something that's organizing all this type of stuff?
Well, you said it best last week, Fred. These kids 13, 14 years old, ain't nobody gonna hire them on no jobs.
Right.
But if you tell a 13, 14-year-old kid, you gonna steal me a cover and give $500 every call you bring me, what they gonna do, Fred? They're gonna steal that cover for $500 versus going to get a job and try to make 500. So think about that. You don't need that many cars as a joyride. Like I said, I could be wrong. I'm just going off the stats that I got
No.
to see why they're stealing them. It can't be. I need to know why. I want to know. I want to hear I'm joyriding, crashing them, and leaving them. It got to be something bigger than that, dog, because there's too many cars being stolen and just those particular cars. But on the other hand, it's not just in New Orleans. I did a worldwide search.
Right.
It's worldwide. They're stealing
Right.
these same 2 cars.
Crime up everywhere. But can I say something right quick off of what Kev said? He don't want to be wrong, but like I want to tell everybody, like I say all the time, we have so many problems. We so deep into this problem. We so deep into what's going on into the city. To what? No idea is wrong. No opinion
Right.
wrong. Anything can be going on right now. That like you say, it can be somebody paying them for the cause. It can be that. I'm to the point, bro.
Right.
I'm not bypassing nothing. We have that many problems to where if you say the sky blue and if it turn orange tomorrow, it's gonna help us. I'm with it, dog. I'm willing to try that because we
Right.
have to do something. We've been dealing with this too long, man. This outside of the police, outside of the mayor, outside of the white people, outside of whatever. We have to fix us first, bro. We have to
Right.
fix, and it got to start with some unconditional love. We got to start putting our pride to the side, and we got to start finding answers. We can sit all day and talk about the statistics and everything. We got to get together.
Right.
We got to start getting together throughout the city and get some people on board and put a pound in place where we got to talk or something. We don't have to have a discussion or something. Something got to be done because this continuing. Like they did a thing on, I don't know if anybody remember, it was like in 2012, 2013, it was a 7-week series. It was about Louisiana, and they called it Louisiana, the prison capital of the world. It's a 7-day series from Monday. They posted it from Monday to Saturday. I wish everybody can go from New Orleans or Louisiana can go and pull that article up and read it, man. And you'll see that this been going on. It's going to continue because we've been inherited a lot of trauma. Like I said, you got families, the whole family, while So when whatever kid born into that family, 7 times out of 10, gonna adapt and adopt all that trauma and all that ways of life. So we have to change this. We have to start paying attention to the things before today and today. Not just focus on today because this problem been brewing. We just been ignoring it as citizens. Maybe it's been fear. Maybe the citizens been scared for a long time of the people who be committing the crime, and we accepted it so long to where we thought it was okay into somebody else. We so mad at them, but we so scared to be mad at them to where we perk at everybody else. We have to stop that. We got to start pointing at the people who destroying us. Now, if y'all want to be on board, if y'all think that's some type of wrong way to approach it, that's on y'all. But that's how I see it. And that's the only way I think things gonna change. Until the citizens get tired and stop being scared, this is what we're gonna be at we're gonna talk about this every week for the next 20 years. Gotta get over the fear.
Right.
And it
You
ain't
know,
about it ain't about snitching. It ain't about snitching. It is about taking control. It's about taking control of your environment, taking control and putting your hands on the youngsters that's coming up. Now you got some kids you can't do nothing for, but it takes us as men to get out and start putting our verses into these kids and letting them know that it's not right, man. Because I don't think nobody telling them these types of numbers. You know what I mean? 20 years, like 20 times in the last since 1990, 200 plus murders. That's a lot of family members, man. It's a lot of people. We should be
um,
tired of that, man. We can talk about this all day, but we should be tired.
what these young kids don't realize, the streets is gonna never change. They're gonna still run north, south, east, and west. All they're gonna change about the streets is the people that hang in the streets.
Right?
You know, they don't. I think they. I mean, you said something about when that people embrace the killings. I don't think they embrace the killings. They embrace the person that's doing the killing. They see the person that they kill somebody and they praise them. They worship them because they kill somebody. You know, that's the problem right there. It's not about the murder or not about shooting. It's about the person that did the murder, the person that did the shooting. A lot of people want to embrace them and want to hooray them. That's not right.
No, I
But
say
also,
we embrace the murderous culture. I ain't gonna cut you off.
right. But I was trying to. You had it right. You were saying it right. But I think it's more of they embrace the person that does the crime versus embracing the crime.
Oh,
Because
all right, I got
nobody wants to glorify somebody getting killed. I know they don't want that,
you. Right.
but they want to glorify the one that does the killing. That's that's where they got to stop it. Also, out here, the police department have an app where you can download the app and you can report any crime that you see through the app. A lot of people say, call Crime Stoppers, call Crime Stoppers. It's anonymous. Nothing is never that. Because once you put your phone number, you dial that number, they call ID gonna show who's calling. And I'm pretty sure somebody that worked there gonna say, yeah, there's so and so called out here. I think they told on that boy.
That's not encouraging. That's
No, it's
not
not.
encouraging saying there's somebody down there at the police station, Crime Stoppers, that you asking them to
Right.
call, right? To call and get the crime stop. I don't think, don't put that in the people's mind, Kevin. You understand what I'm saying? Because you want them to call Crime
You
Stoppers, right? Because
do want
listen,
to.
you want the citizens to do their part. So you don't want them to think that, hey, somebody down there might be kin to somebody else that related to who I'm about to say who did it, and now I'm not gonna make the
Right.
call. Don't do that, bro, because we want these people to use them because they gotta do their part. You see what I'm saying? They gotta do their
Yeah.
part. They gotta
But
they gotta do their part, bro. Come on, man.
people have to stop thinking that if they call, it's not going to be handled right. That's I think that's the biggest problem. I think people afraid to call it that it's not going to be handled right. You see what I'm saying? But until you make that phone call, you never know what's going to happen until you try it.
Okay. Okay.
Man,
What's some of the comments say
I'm
before we go on to the next thing?
Yeah, go all the way down. I can't see my screen too bright. Felicia, no, no. Man,
I'm
nobody saying
I'm a,
nothing. This good.
I'm scrolling back as far as I can to get a couple of questions.
Hmm. Okay. But yeah, man. I feel like this topic here, bro. Like I said, it can be on gone forever. It's like we
Right,
can always have this topic because we're gonna always have crime. But like I
Right,
said,
right,
when
right,
you
right.
have your man making the news, we had a question, we had a comment.
No,
What we
we have a few
got you?
comments. We have a few comments. Dre said, people are afraid to speak out because of retaliation.
Mm, mm,
Um, we only
yeah,
vote
that
for
was
the
some comment
if
to
it's
me.
black candidates.
Mm, mm. You
Mm-hmm.
know what?
Parker
And
TV
that, and
Live
that's another thing.
said these kids they need hugs and need to be told someone love them and you are somebody. That's true. That's why I be trying to talk from a kid from one of the teenagers point of view who been through that type of stuff because I actually done did some of the things myself. And that's why I say, it's bigger than just much trying to get people to cooperate with the police. My thing is
Right,
focusing on getting kids to not even put themselves in that position. He must have to deal with the police. You know what I mean? If we can change a lot of mindsets, we wouldn't even have to put kids in positions to be snitches, be called snitches. That's why I say a lot of these street dudes, it's some kind of way, man. They got to, I don't know if they, I don't want to laugh about it, but I don't know if they got to sit down and have one of these things where they got to put together the street laws that they say they stand on. You know what I mean? And put it to where you can't cross the line and go over to the regular citizens, man, and think everything will be okay. Like, oh, you
right,
got to take your lick then. That's when you got to. That's when you got to. Oh, you can't hang around here. You know what I mean? You got the OGs and the ones who, and that's another thing, bro. We got to stop saying the youngsters because you got a lot of old people, old grown mother out here doing the exact same thing these kids are doing. So let's not turn a blind eye to that because they are part of this too. You know what I
right,
mean? They probably some of the ones that's out here pushing them to go do some of the extra stupidity, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like Earl said, we gonna have crime. You ain't gonna stop all the crime, but stupidity, the extra stuff that they doing is just is out of hand, man. So I don't know. Somebody got to speak up on that. I don't know if it's gonna take one of these OGs that they call OGs
right,
in their neighborhoods to step up and start separating stupidity from what they normally do. Maybe it don't sound good to people that don't do none of the street stuff, but this to all the people that out here in the streets that done ran the streets, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's time to separate that. No more going to defend your partner when he done went did something stupid to he ain't have no business doing. He ain't have to go there and rob the people that work in the store, the corner store, and then when them people decide to go and tell on his ass, he calling you to go do them people stuff. It's time to stop that shit. That's the stupid shit that I'm talking about. Now, if y'all know, if you ran the streets, you know what I'm talking about. It's time to stop that. It's time to stop defending your partner when he go kill the youngster down the street and you know that the dude ain't have was going to school and then his people go and tell on your little partner ass. Now you gonna go and kill the people because no, it's time to stop that shit. Stop defending that. Stop defending that. That's from me to the street people. Stop that.
um, Fred, you had said something the other day. We had a meeting about the football player that got killed in the West Bank by the white man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That.
Hey,
Oh,
hold up
we,
before you talk about that. Hold up. I wanted to say something just about the OG stuff before we get on that conversation because it's
right,
gonna change what we're talking
Right,
about right now. All right, now the OGs, the OGs not even in the neighborhood. Just the crime is not even happening by the drug dealers.
right.
You understand what I'm
right,
saying? Like all this that's happening, it don't have too much to do with drugs. It got a
You
lot to
don't.
do with internet beef, inherited beef, like you said, like because your uncle killed my cousin, and now I'ma
Yep.
kill you. It's this what's going on. You understand? Like so, like the OGs, like thinking like these dudes tripping. You see what I'm
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
saying? Like
Yeah.
we not doing none of that. They just really in a way. They really tripping. They
Yeah.
don't know what these little dudes doing. They go and get their
Mm-hmm.
own guns, as we can see. They go and get their own. So you don't gotta go to an OG no more to go get a gun. So ain't
Right.
no more go and say big dog, I need a gun, dog. And your big dog give you a gun. Ain't no more of that. You can go real
Right.
car
Right.
and go get your own gun. So ain't no more. That's what
Right,
I'm saying. So the crime is not drug dealers. It's by these little kids is really on a lot of retaliation murder. You see what I'm saying? So we can't blame the cops because the cops don't know who go kill who. They just coming after to do paperwork unless the citizens call and say, hey, I know what's about to happen, or I know that these people are beefing. I mean, if we don't help them,
right,
they ain't gonna do nothing but come and do the paperwork after the body is found. That's I'm saying the
Right.
citizens got to do their part, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody knows something
I
every time something
I
about to go
I
down.
know that. I know that for a
You know what I
fact.
mean?
Cause since my brother got killed, I ain't get one phone call from the detective. Not one phone call.
Not one.
Not one. So and see that's another thing. Like it's no communication, it's no trust. That's why it's so hard for a lot of people that you must turn to the cops. Not saying that the cops are bad, it's just that they have
right,
so much on their plate. There's a lot of murders, so I'm not expecting them just to focus just on what I need. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Like I said, man, we've been going through this for a long time, and I
right,
think, in me honesty, man, I really think it's time for us to stop being hypocrites. It's true reality. Like some things have to be said to our people that it might hurt some people's feelings, but sometimes we become hypocrites, bro, and we don't want to admit it. I can give you an example, like what Kels was about to bring up, like when the guy Joe McKnight got killed. He got killed on Manhattan. 10 minutes after he got killed, the news people got out there, and you had 12 black people got on the news. Yeah, he did it. He shouldn't have did him that. He was wrong. Blase, 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 blase. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Right? But not one person called them people snitching. No, nobody wanted to kill them. Nobody put a hit out on them. Right? And most of them even went to court. 2 weeks later, a lady from Texas come down here visiting her family, 100 and something people out there in front of the daiquiri shop on what that was, Claiborne in Louisiana, right there somewhere, in front of almost 100 people. A lady from out of town got killed, but almost 10 other people got shot. Right? News people out there 10 minutes later. Not one person, not saying y'all was supposed to do it, but not one person got on there and said anything. Some people didn't get a witness. Not saying that it was supposed to go like that, but we can't be hypocrites all the time. We got to stop. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop getting mad with people when they fuck over us, and also get mad with us when we fuck over us. We can't just let our own continue to destroy us and be okay with that, and then be mad at everything else. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. We got to either be mad at all the murders, at all the crime, at everything that's happening to us, and not turn a cold cheek to it or blind eye to it, and then just so we can point fingers around all that. I'm tired of that. We got maybe it's filth, but somebody got to say it. We got to stop being hypocrites. Don't come tell me to protest on Canal Street in front of City Hall, and then me, Earl and Kev gonna sit right here and be okay with everything that's going on around me in the neighborhood. That's a hypocrite. Now, if y'all won't continue to be that, we can continue it and we can leave it alone and stop talking about everything. Not just our show, the whole city. Stop crying. Stop getting mad at everybody. If we're gonna continue to be hypocrites, stop getting mad.
Stop pointing fingers.
Stop pointing
Everything
fingers.
is not the male fault. I mean, it's not the male fault that your son walking around with Night Walk Hill Boy written on his tennis shoe. He had to walk out your door. He
You know what I
had to
mean?
walk out your door. Think
I'm,
about that. He walked out your door with Night Walk Hill Boy looking for your car written on his tennis shoe. And you blaming the mayor? So that's the mayor fault. Oh, that's the police fault. That's the teacher's fault. When you gonna blame yourself?
gotta start
So whose fault it
accountability.
is that kid, you bought the tennis shoes for the kid. You bought them for the
Yep.
kid to write all that on it, and you don't even wonder what's on the tennis shoe, but you don't know what's going on. He got to wear the tennis shoes to come back inside. So you see that he got those tennis shoes on. You don't think he out there stealing them cars?
Right.
You don't think he out here carjacking?
Right.
So we just gonna ignore that, right? Because that's your girlfriend's son, right? Oh, yeah, I hope he stopped. Oh, you hope he stopped. Oh, but when he get caught, yeah, I knew he was doing that. But God, dog, you probably could have saved his life.
Right.
Right.
He did. Think about it. If you could have said something earlier, you could have saved his life. Yeah, you saw the parent didn't say nothing. Well, somebody got to say something, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know,
Just,
I heard a lot of parents growing up, the mothers, I ain't gonna say all the parents, when they got to a point where they couldn't deal with their child, they would say, don't worry about it. The streets gonna deal with them. The people gonna deal with them. You go to jail. Who you gonna deal with them? You know, I was disturbed to hear that one of the parents got caught in a stolen car with her son. Her answer to the police was she needed a ride to work. He had a stolen car, so I got to drop me off to work.
Wow. That's why I say, bro, some of the parents are product of the same. They was the same. They was the same person, bro. You see what I'm saying? So
you when you give up on your own child, and you expect that when you know that the street's going to deal with him or the jail system's going to deal with him, that's not how it's supposed to go. If he's acting bad in your household, what you think he did out there in the streets? If he talking back to you, telling you what he ain't gonna do, cursing you out, putting his hands up to your stepdad or to his daddy, what do you think he's doing in the streets?
right, gotta demand the respect inside, bro. Gotta demand the respect. Got to. Because I feel like this: if a kid not respecting the home and he allowed to disrespect the home, he ain't gonna respect nobody outside of that place, not at all. And
right.
see, that's
Mm.
where the streets gonna get him, and that's where he gonna either fall into the wrong crowd or fall into the system. And see, you done already gave up, even as a parent or guardian. You have to tell them, like, I don't care what you do, you gonna respect this house. Because if you respect, it's like this, bro. If you can't respect the people that's around you, that's loving you every day, that you can lean on every day, it's gonna be
Right.
hard for you to make it in society because you ain't gonna trust nobody for one. Nobody gonna trust you because you don't even get along with your family. So I can't trust you. You can't even get along with your own family, and you're gonna be a problem because you're gonna always have anger issues. So you're gonna eventually 9 out of 10 you're gonna be a product. So I don't know, man. And I'm one of the ones that I always say it all starts from home, but it's 50-50 for me.
It got to
No,
start at home. But
75-25. 75-25.
the question I asked earlier, it starts at home, but where does it stop at? I can remember talking to some young kids years ago, came home, I heard a guy said, I don't respect my own life. Why should I respect another person's life? What do you tell a person like that?
That don't have respect for the
What do
next
you grab
person.
that kid and tell that kid that tells you I don't respect my own life? Why should I respect another person's
I don't know. That just sounds like a kid that just really been down and out. He done gave up hope. I don't know,
life? A lot of
man.
these kids,
It's mental health.
listen, it's taught at a youngin. When you come inside, your children's watching TV shows or watching whatever. Sit down and watch TV with them. I don't mean sit down and turn the TV what you want to watch. Sit down and observe what they are that they're watching. Because some things they watch on TV, some they watch on the internet, could be leading them down the wrong path.
All right.
You probably been seeing, when when little John John would run around in Pampers, he was cursing everybody out in the house. I thought that was cute. When little John John got by the first and second grade, and started cursing the teacher out. Now you want to beat his ass because now you got to miss work because you got to get called from your job, come to the school because he cursed the teacher out. But when he was 5 years old, when he was 2 years old in that pamper, because y'all out inside that household, y'all didn't stop it then. It's too late to stop once you get in first and third grade. Stop it right then and there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A lot
And
of
they be the
things we
ones
watch these
teaching
kids
them
do
too
as
not to do
youngins.
that.
Yeah. Well, some of these things these kids start acting out when they're young, we bypass, we overlook it. We think, oh, he's just going to a spell. And when in hell a 4-year-old kid should have a temper tantrum or be mad behind himself for what? What you mad for? You got no worries in the world. What you mad behind?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, anger management, they be having anger management going on when they be young, but they don't nobody really recognize it because nobody ain't worried about it.
Right.
They feel that he's just acting out or that's just what kids do. Turbo 2 years old, Turbo 3 year old, they do that kind of thing.
See, some of them encourage the bad behavior and be thinking it's funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some things you allow kids to do, they think that's what they can do all the time. It's like a parent disrespecting the other parent in front of a child. You know what I mean? When that child get around that other parent, sooner or later that child gonna think it's okay to disrespect that parent based off what the child and heard from the other parent, even if the parent wasn't saying it directly to the child. These kids, they
Right.
listen,
Mm-hmm.
they pay attention. You know what I mean? They pay attention to a lot. So, and they probably, and I hate to say it, they probably a little more advanced than what we was when we was younger like that, 5,
Right.
6, 7 years old. They catching on more than what we were. You know what I mean? So
Right.
us as parents, us as guardians, we have to start policing what we say and do around these kids. You know what I mean? Because the smaller things that we do, even when we come inside with our legal gun, you know what I mean? They see you with your legal gun. They're not paying attention to you that your gun legal. They know my friends talk
Right.
about guns and my friends had this and I see this on this TV show and I see this on the game. You know what I mean? My daddy got a gun. So now I gotta feel like, no telling, I gotta have a gun at a certain age. It's just different mind frames of a kid, bro. So it's
Right.
like we got to start attacking these type of things. We got to, I don't know, some type of way get them to know that we know. And like Andre said, no, like Paul, I think that what Paul Live TV said, man, we got to start letting them know that we really do care. You know what
Right.
I mean? I don't think a lot of these kids think people don't care about it. A lot of things not in place for them. The top
Right.
messed up. The state messed up. The state been known as a corrupt state for a long time. So they know this. These kids not blind to all this. They see what go on, so
Right.
they feel like it's no hope. So we got to put some things in place to show them, man, we really do love them and kept. That's why that's why I do the small things I do, bro. It don't feel like a lot to me, but I hope it do impact a lot of the kids when I do be giving them little trips and stuff, bro. I hope I can help change a lot of their mindsets because this not what it should be, man. Cal, what you done
Right.
turned on a fan?
Yeah, that
Uh-oh.
no. I'm in total
Uh-oh.
silence. You know, Earl said no TV, no fan, no chewing, no drinking. You down shouldn't have been out of belt. He gonna fire you. I ain't got nothing on. Don't try to give me a fire. I'm trying to talk about okay, I got nothing on. Trying to fix side. No. You ain't know that dude get. They doing fire everybody on the show. Fuck, I do it myself, y'all. Y'all see like I do
Doing
it.
soup, bro. I'm just telling you, it just sound like something just start buzzing.
It could be Earl. It could be Earl other phone. You know, see if it's on vibrate or
Oh,
something.
all right.
So you gonna blame me for it? Don't try to take Earl's side. No, whose side you on, dog? Last week you couldn't get on. He talked about like old rag dog. Nah, you won't be on this side.
Time out, time out. I want to ask y'all a question about just what y'all was talking about right quick. All right, just with that Joe McKnight situation, right? Do y'all
Mm-hmm.
think that the citizens was in an uproar because he was a celebrity?
I don't know. I don't even think they probably knew because it hadn't happened so fast.
Boy, hey,
I didn't even think they knew that was him right then and there because it was even if it was in that, bro. They was so okay with going on the TV screen. You know what I mean? I'm not mad that they did it. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at either one of the situations, but I'm just pointing out that we got to stop having pick and choosing on when we gonna decide what murder is more important. You know what I mean? Decide on all right, I can turn that this one because I know nobody ain't gonna come back and tell me something. Then if I turn at this one, maybe somebody gonna won't kill me. Like we got to start separating it. I'm to damn, what the hell is that?
say Kevin, you sure that's not you?
Boy, listen. You mute your phone, you don't hear no more, Fred.
No,
Except I told y'all
I can
that one
hear.
up
I
there.
still can hear. Let me see how I mute my phone.
I ain't got nothing on, dog. Might be Fred's phone. Anyway, I, nobody here. Out here. That's you.
It's not me, man.
Anyway,
It's you,
That's
Fred.
y'all,
me,
It's
that's
you.
you.
It's
man.
you,
How that be,
bro. Yeah,
dog?
season 2, we got the mute. Season
That's
2, we
that.
got the
That's that
mute. We
box
gonna
fan. That's
flag
that.
out.
That's that. That's that box fan got in the back window of the room.
No,
You
that
trying to
is
cool the
in the
whole
room
house
then,
down.
dog.
Man,
Season 2, we got
I
mute.
don't know what that
Oh
is,
yeah.
dog.
Earl got the
Mm.
red car. He hit a dog fight in the background. That's your dog fight. That's your phone now.
All right. Look, but some you said though, Fred, right? That's that's
Man, sound killing
that's
me.
always baffling, right? Because when we have a celebrity that goes through anything, we'll pray for the celebrity, right? We'll go out our way for the celebrity, right? But when it
Right.
happened right there in our neighborhood, we don't have that same amount of love being shown. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it just like what is it? Why we can show more love to a celebrity and have empathy and sympathy for them, right? But for the person that stay right next door, why we don't have that outpouring of love and want to get their murder solved? We can be look, FBI agents on the internet, CIA solve this crime, won't solve this celebrity murder, but you know who killed the person next door or down the street.
Because
Tell
because
us that,
because
bro.
because the guy got the gun in his hand ain't the same color as you.
No, that's not right.
It's not.
That's not right, bro. But when you're talking about being hypocrites, let's be consistent.
Bro, I'm
Let's
about to.
keep it consistent.
I don't want to mess the show up. I'm about to check out and bag back in. I don't know why the sound during that.
All right.
Well, go
All right.
ahead then, dog. You gotta do a sound check, like you back in concert. But what I mean by that, meaning the guy who killed McKnight was a white guy. So of course
Right.
we don't go to bat. Oh no, he killed one. We don't go to bat. But if you kill Pookie on the calendar, you know who did it. We don't go to bat for them because why? He's staying in our neighborhood. He's next door to us. He know where I live at. He can find me. That's the reason. That's the difference. It's no difference. It's no different from who did the crime.
But it's to the point where you can be a anonymous, though. You see what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily have to be even. You don't have to, bro. You don't have to at all, bro. You don't have to say who you are, and that's the reason those type of programs was even invented, bro. That's why they was created, right?
Right.
So they
Right.
can protect the people, bro. You still hear it?
Right.
You know what, Dre? Kevin, let's mute your phone. Let's see what's going on, Kevin.
Let me see. My phone won't mute.
Your phone not on mute if you're talking, bro.
I ain't talking. It ain't muted.
We hear you.
I know it's not muted. Say, don't get me started on y'all two, dog. Say, listen, don't make me stop the show, bro.
Say,
I'm telling you.
dog, you said your phone on mute and you told us that.
I'm
How
trying.
could
It
we
won't.
hear your
I'm pressing.
phone on?
I'm pressing the button, dog. Hold on, dog. I'm pressing the button, but you won't read nothing. Let me check my background, make sure mine. Because Earl tried to find everybody. He was finding the dog. Your dog barked too loud. You get a fine.
Kevin, all you had to do was press mute.
I did. It didn't do that, dog. I pressed mute button 3 times. Mine won't work like that. the way my phone is set
No,
up,
I don't
like
hear
my
you, Earl.
account.
I can't hear you, Earl. I can't hear you.
Oh, I had pressed mute, my
I
bad.
know.
Look, Kevin, open your flip phone.
Listen.
Open your flip phone
Uh,
and go to the bottom
You
right.
got the scroll.
I see it right there, but it won't.
Call a dollar store and ask them for directions. Call a dollar store and ask them for instructions.
Say, dog, I'm trying not to cancel the show because y'all two want me to go off on y'all, dog. I'm telling you. Yo, Usher Raymond looking at it, got his bag. He looking like fucking Seal. All that black shit in his fucking face. Like he about to do a concert. Ugly ass. I just told y'all, but my phone won't.
Say, dog. I'm just saying, dog. I mean, the noise, bro. The noise
I
was
ain't got no noise in
interrupting
the
us.
house.
That's all.
Look at him.
Damn, dude, bro.
Turn your phone back on, Seal.
You created the ugly. You created the ugly man club, dog. You headed the fucking club. You was there before me.
You
I'm
ain't
okay
fucking
with
Raymond
being.
Usher been trying to go
I'm
over on me.
I'm
It
okay
ain't my
with
phone,
being the
dog.
ugly man club. You think
Bitch,
in
I'm gonna go over to you.
you created the
Before,
club,
oh
dog.
Lord, man.
The first
I'll
one
tell
in
you, my
that
phone ain't my phone. It's you. You're Usher. Trying to do a do-out together, some shit.
Say, bro, Kevin, that was you, though. We proved it was you, Kevin.
That's you,
God
Cam.
dang it,
You
dog.
came and hit Bluetooth, man. That's
I got
the
Kevin is
Bluetooth,
something
bro.
else, though.
ain't no Bluetooth. I'm gonna
Man,
take my shit.
you might have a
Say, dog, I'm
Bluetooth
telling y'all.
94 in
Let
that
me
bitch
see
somewhere.
something. You
Connect.
want me to go off? I'm telling you and Usher Raymond ugly ass.
Uh-oh. Wait, hold up.
You see this?
Quiet.
That was that cheap ass Bluetooth. That's what I'm saying. That bit, that $2 for ass Bluetooth.
Say, dog,
You gotta
hold on,
stop
dog.
that shit, bro.
Before,
That super discounted ass shit, bro.
oh,
You
Fred, I'll
keep
show you.
fucking with us.
Fresh on this.
That box
That's
fan?
that fucking fan. That's that box fan in the
The
background.
fan,
You can't talk down with
the
me.
fan
Look at
not
me.
even on.
Look at that motherfucking box
Fan
fan
not
whistling
on.
like that. Smoke a pee there.
I turned the fan off so I can make sure it wasn't a fan.
He got a box fan in the Airbnb. That was you up there fucking
It's quiet.
noise.
It's quiet once you hit that fucking mute button on that fucking Prime code.
My mute button ain't gonna work. Say you might be turning
You don't
this
have
whole
nothing on the
thing.
Prime code. Ain't no mute button on the Prime code.
It's right there. But the
No,
microphone,
it's
but the one
not. You don't see that. You don't got that on the Prime code phone. That
I said,
bitch all
dog,
just numbers. All
y'all
numbers.
about made this show turn into something y'all don't want to turn into. First of all, let me show you my celebrity in the house, dog. I see we got celebrity status in this bitch, dog.
Who in the bill that speaks to everybody?
How said, dog, I love the fact that my boy B. Roy stood up at the Lakers game for LeBron. You can't tell me that boy sharing something like Bobby Roy. That's what on. Skip. Oh, skip.
How that boy saying? How Shannon Sharp beat Cam? How he beat?
Skip. That boy said,
Oh,
they said Shane like B. Roy at the Lakers game that sweater on in them chucks.
oh God.
Dude,
What's up, Bobby Roy?
B. Roy in the building?
To the building, bro.
Boy, was
yeah, man. What's up, Aunt J? What's that, Kendra?
Shout out to
What's
my
up,
sister,
Drake?
man. Appreciate that call, sis. You always
What's
come
up,
through.
Q? I see you in the building, Q.
What's up, Brina?
Williams?
Brina in the building.
Dre always in the
What's
building.
up, Brina?
Dre said she gone because the phones were tripping. Well, she back. Not too much care.
That wasn't me, dog.
Okay.
They were afraid that with that box fan, talking about everybody was phone messed up.
The box fan been off, dog. Soon as you found that fucking that mute button on that Prime code, everything was been okay.
I couldn't.
What the show about, dog? We got to get back to the show, dog. Y'all stupid, dog. We can rib on the phone how we always do, bro. Y'all play too much.
I tried to press a button, bro, but Usher didn't let me press the button.
We be having people. We be having our meeting, and it's just how the meeting goes, just like this. It's all track turned to a whole ribbon set.
No, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I saw boy Shannon Sharp with that sweater on in them Air Force Ones. B. Roy, dog. But B. Roy at the game, going, I was somebody.
Now, why B. Roy come on here, bro?
Time out. Let's get back to the show. Let's finish this up. Let's wrap this up. We got 10 more minutes into the show, bro. Let's get into these comments, bro. People been chatting. Let's run over with this saying.
They've been laughing the last 20 minutes.
Brother. I still think that these kids need a outline. They need a 1-800 number they can call, bro. I think that these kids want to speak out, but they're afraid to speak out to their parents, or they're afraid to speak out to somebody. They need somebody who's going to tell them, like you say, show them the love, show them the right direction to go. Because you can't tell me these kids don't want to get out what they're doing, but they don't have no way out. Right. And I was talking about one time before when a lot of kids is being afraid to get pulled over by the cops. That man, I told her, we should start a 1-800 number where these kids can call us while they're on the phone with the police officer telling them, just do what they say. If you're good, just do what they say. But I think they need some kind of outreach program, dog. Some kind of program where these kids can come in and talk to. I want to know what it is that they're really doing out there. We can always speculate what they're doing, why they're doing it. Some of these kids need to come to us and say, hey, man, this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing this. This is what the word in our circle is. Right. So-and-so telling so-and-so he found out about this, and everybody's doing the same thing. We need to find out what it is that they're talking about. Right. You know, what's the discussion on their behalf before they go out there and do that crime, steal that car, jack somebody. It's bad enough we all here killing each other off, but we start killing each other in front of their siblings, in front of their mother, is even worse for their parent. I watched the lady, the son that got killed on Martin Luther King the other day, and her called her son, he got killed in front of her. This lady had to live for this for the rest of her life. You know, she had to see the gun being raised, being shot, trigger being pulled, her son being killed, and she had to see the person who did it. how you think this mother's going to respond to that? How she going to bounce back from that? She may never bounce back from that.
Right.
You know, too many things is happening around the world, and everybody knows they say crime is everywhere, but we're more focused on the crime that we know of, the people that we still got loved ones in New Orleans. We still got friends and family. We still visit New Orleans because that's our hometown. Even though we don't stay there, we still got more concern for it because that's where we're from. You know, that was to give back to the community, get back to where you're from. That's where we're from. We're trying to give back. But we
Right.
need the help from
Let me ask y'all a
you
question.
to give us back.
Let me ask y'all a question right quick. Right, we got like 14 minutes left. All right. So if we change the mayor, do you think the crime gonna change?
No,
Mm.
no, no. Somebody said you need to go back to 1990, the early 90s. Well, you had Chief Pennington in office then. You know, the mayor wasn't really the one that was doing it. It was the chief of police that was doing it. The mayor probably had a little something to do with it, but it was the chief of police that they all had all the crime coming to a siege, not stopping it, but had it under control. When Chief
I
Pennington
think
got to Atlanta, a lot of things started blowing back up again. You know,
right.
we have to have a team together. Her team is not helping her, dog. I'm sorry. Her team is not helping her at all. You know,
Right.
they're
I don't.
watching her fall. They're sitting back waiting for her to fall and say, yeah. But what they don't realize, when she got in office, your job is no longer your job. Because when she leave, you leave. The new mayor come in, they're gonna hire somebody else to take over your job. So why you don't help your boss to make things better instead of watching her get railroad like this and don't speak out about it or don't try to help out? Because when she gone, you gone. I hope you don't think when a new mayor come in, they're gonna keep you on board. No, you can be gone too.
Man, I think, bro, we need a we need a we need a whole comprehensive plan, dog. We need one of them. We need somewhat a whole community and the whole city can get behind. We probably have to reform the the playgrounds. Probably got to reform some of these schools. Even shake up a little of the things with the police department at the top and focus on us. Like for instance, I think we need to put something together to where we got to where we can reach out to some of these other people that do similar things to what we do. Some of these entertainers, some of the people we know from different areas, and I think we probably have to have a put something together where we got to have a discussion and bring people like Lil Cal to the table and let them talk and some of these youngsters and we got to start listening to them and not wait for the political people to put these type of things in place. We have to do it. We have to put the things in place where we can listen to them kids. Like you see, we want to know. We got to go out there and we got to let them and bring them to the table and listen to what they're talking about. Like you said, they want to be heard, they want to be loved, but they don't know how to ask for it. So the only thing we can do, bring them to the table, and then let them open up. I'm quite sure we'll get some of these youngsters that want to voice their opinion and their frustration. So let's put something together and put it in place to where we can talk about it without the
Right,
political people.
right,
So we don't have to point
So
fingers.
that one eight. So look, that 1-800 number that like Kevin has said a few weeks ago. That's a good idea. What about if we do go in the neighborhoods, right? And we hand out the 1-800 number to the kids for somebody just to call and talk to. You know what I mean?
right,
Right,
And when they have a problem or have a question, if they don't have nobody, that's
right,
something that we might need to look into because that's one. Hey, man, there's no definite answer to this huge problem.
none
Everybody
at
gonna
all.
attack it from their own way, and there's no wrong way of
Right,
attacking it. This is something that, like I said, we're trying to see that can be helpful. Just what we doing.
right,
This was doing the show alone is about having a conversation. So let's start the conversation. So once you go from the conversation, it's about action. It's
right.
about executing, right? So if like I like that idea of having a 1-800 number, at least that way, you know what I mean? we got something. We got something. You know, at least to give them some answers. We can probably stop a lot of them from going to do something wrong because all of them like that Johnny, public TV, that Johnny. Like Johnny said, man, all of them want, man, everybody just like us, bro. We just want to be loved,
That's it.
and that's that's the reality of it, man. Everybody just want to be loved. It's about a lot of neglect, right? It's neglect going on. It's about a lot of insecurities going on. It's about a lot of questions that kids just have, and they're not just comfortable
Right.
with just asking those questions just to the people that's in their circle. So if we can become those people, those guys, that's great. It's about building a bridge, creating an outlet, a conduit,
Right.
creating something to where they can have as an option. You know, like when we was in in a project, you remember how they had people used to come up in there and give them orange Bibles. You remember they had them little orange Bibles
Uh-huh.
used to come and give to us, right?
Right.
And we used to
Mm-hmm.
keep them in our book sacks. So it's like, yeah, we was on Samson Park and they came in the project. They came in
Right.
the project and they gave out the orange Bibles. It was in the box. And
Right.
they just walked through the
Mm-hmm.
project and it was just giving out orange Bibles.
Right.
Things like that. I like that. No, I mean, religion has been taken out the schools. It's been damn near taking out a lot of people's homes.
Right.
Right.
And let's be real with it. You know, a lot of people don't even pray with their kids. So like it's like we gotta have a center, we gotta have a nucleus, we gotta have a common ground that we all can come to
Right.
on this. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, let's do that and let's develop it like
Right.
that to where we have it. I think we should have God incorporated in it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
no, there's no plan without God. We already know that.
Right.
You know, so if we can have a 1-800 number that we giving out with Bibles, right? So now it's like I like that idea. I think we should
That's a good one.
for the meeting, bro. Let's see how we can move forward on that. You
I
know what I
think
mean? Cause
yeah,
go ahead, what you said.
I think we need to have this group session with these parents too. I don't think a lot of the parents I I don't say they give up on their kids, but I think they give up on themselves. The parents give up on themselves when they feel as though everything they try is not working for their kids to get straight. I think that's could be one of the problems. One of these parents give up on themselves. You know, we gotta encourage these parents to never give up on themselves. Whatever you telling your child and you feel as though it's not working, try another strategy. You know, don't just throw the towel in and say I give up because he ain't listening to me. You know, I see that a lot of women have some of these teenage boys out here and they feel as though I try this, I try that, I gotta work. I can't be two places at one time. No, you don't. But that child got a cell phone, call them. That's what it is. Make them see their location. Make them drop their location to you, to your phone, so you know exactly where they're at. You know, the police use all the time to catch criminals. We need to do it to start catching our kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Doing that check in, that spot check in. That
Come on, where
spot
your ass
check
at?
in. Drop your location.
See
Drop your
ya.
location. Where you at? Wait, drop your location. And it's like most of the kids have iPhone anyway. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it's like there's only a couple of people on Earth. Well, still got prom crew, Kevin. But most of the kids have iPhones, so so you're able to
I ain't,
You keep on.
I ain't saying much.
so you're able to track them. You know what I mean? It's like
I
drop your location, drop your
I
location,
got
man.
an iPhone right here, bro.
And you look, Kevin, and you said about the I tried. It's like, come on, man, you gotta come out with another shirt then, cause you can't just do the hashtag I tried. You gonna say, well, try again, but you need to
Try
put
again.
try again on the back of this shirt,
I'm gonna
Kevin.
do
If it's
repeat
hashtag
it.
I tried, try again on the
Try again.
back.
I say your life. I ain't say your kid life. Your kid life be jacked up because your life be jacked up.
But you know what? You said something that made sense. Um, the initial thought when you think about it, if you didn't give up on your kid, that means yeah, you didn't give up on
Right.
you and your strategies that you thought that would
Right.
work. Because like a lot of things that we do because our parents, it worked for us according to our parents, right? So if we got to where we are, we figure if we can do what our parents did because we made it this far. So even though strategies, things need to
Right.
change because it's different times, but that's what we doing.
Right.
We raising our kids according to what we liked about what our parents did and what we didn't like about what our parents did. So hey man, today was a great show, y'all. We got like 4 minutes left. Today's show was sponsored by One Touch Sign Works. Man, that's Merlin Williams, man. Our dog Merlin, Merlin Company, man. Y'all support One Touch Sign Works. We do decals, signage, heat transfers, and much more. Y'all make sure y'all give him a call. One Touch Sign Works for all y'all sign needs. He do big signs, small signs. Y'all give Merle a call, man. That's one of our own.
Shout
You know
out
what I
Merle.
mean?
I might
Yeah,
holler at Murray. I
man.
need some patches. I need some heat patches too made. I've
Hey,
been know he did
hey,
that.
man.
I've been trying to get some patches made.
Hey, one touch sign work. That's the purpose of advertising. If anybody want to sponsor the show, man, y'all give us a call. Like I said, we always doing deals for sponsors. We do deals to help advertise your business. I mean, so if you want to advertise your business for a low fee, give us a call. You can always inbox any one of us. And like I said, and here are our packages that we have going on at the time. And we happy to extend that to you guys, man. We want your business to be great. We
Right.
want it to be everything you want it to be. So if there's anything that you want to advertise, contact us. We don't mind advertising. We want you to be great. You
Right.
understand? So yeah, one touch sign works for all your big signs, little signs, your decals, your transfers. One touch sign works. Y'all holler at Merlin Wheeler, also known as Church. You
Church.
understand what I'm saying? Our dog Church. Um,
But
if y'all
man,
need any of the if y'all need any of the product, y'all can holler at me at beachbiteeguyton.com. The caps are in. The caps are in. So thanks for the people that's been pre-ordering. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for everybody that's been ordering the sweaters. Man, look, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Business is doing good, and I'm so happy. I want this feeling for
Right.
everybody. I encourage you to start your business, man. If you want the big old brims, holla at me. Remember, I don't do regular wool,
Mm-mm.
rabbit, nutria, or beaver. I do not make regular wool.
None of that
Holla
shit.
at me, man.
you made you
Thank you.
made
I
you
appreciate
made,
everybody,
you
man.
made taco shell hats.
No, no, no taco shell.
The,
But go ahead.
the,
What you gotta say, Cap?
the business. Y'all heard that boy say he's doing great. Buy me a new phone so you gonna focus on my phone. Boy, I should have an iPhone a mil by tomorrow. I take the 12 or the 14. And since you want me to be on time and on point with you,
want,
guys,
want,
What you gotta say?
want the 14, I
yeah,
care.
you
14.
y'all know to catch me at, man. I'm Cattle Comedian.
Uh-huh.
Instagram, Cattle Comedian 504. So, Facebook, Cam Howard. I ain't got a Twitter. I got a Twitter. Yeah, I don't know how to use it though. My Twitter thumbs ain't that good yet. But anyways, y'all know to find me. If you can't find me here, go on Earl page and find me on his page. Also, remember, follow us on YouTube. We need
YouTube.
YouTube.
1,000
Yeah.
subscribers.
YouTube.
We
Look,
get
we need
1,000
1,000.
subscribers,
We
and
need
we'll be able
1,000.
to go live from YouTube, dog. That we don't worry about
We
the
just need a
platform. We go
thousand.
YouTube.
We got a lot of friends. Come on now.
On YouTube, it's all love over his show. All one word. Follow us,
Y'all
man. Subscribe
come
to the
find us
page.
over there.
I upload
Get the bus.
videos every week. Earl called me. Earl said, "You put videos up there?" Hey, we got a ton of videos on YouTube. You missed a show. You missed 2 shows. You missed 3, 4 shows. Then you ain't. That's on you. But go watch.
Right.
Go and get your ham and cheese sandwich, a cold drink, and sit back and watch me, Earl, and Fred do what I do best. Talk about
Right.
these two, Seal and Ursha, lovers and friends.
Hey, what?
Man, dude, stupid, bro.
But you got free.
Man, look, man. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate all the love that y'all been giving us. You hear me? Unconditional love, people. That what we need out here. Look, follow me, Free 504, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Plus, I got the shirts, good people shirts. Y'all holler at me, man. Holler at me. Sooner or later, y'all gonna start rocking with us. You want
You
1,000
know, I got my,
followers,
y'all
man,
know
on
got my rest in peace
YouTube.
straight.
By the end of the
Uh,
week, we need 1,000 followers.
share
I
like
think
go
I
to
think our
YouTube,
friends
do the
can make
same
that
thing.
happen. I think our friends can make that happen, fella. I think we'll
If
hit
Right.
1,000.
everybody who laughing at Herb on my phone, all y'all send me $1. I'm telling y'all now. I'll give me a new phone then.
Hey man, look, everybody like to say, man, y'all like and share, y'all follow us on YouTube, y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all help us build up that channel, man. Remember, we do all this for y'all, bro, the community, bro. We do all this for y'all in the community. We
Right.
love to do this, so y'all hurry up and follow us on and subscribe to us on YouTube. We got a lot planned for y'all, but like I said, we need to build up that channel. So we need y'all to
Right.
follow us. We out this thing, man. Y'all already know, bro. That's Free 504. That's Ted the comedian. I'm E Guyton the creator. And we out this thing, bro.
Salute
We'll
y'all,
see y'all
man.
next week.
Number love.